Dog years. The story of Cocker Spaniel Paul, his owner Mike, and veterinarian Dr. Martinez. Being a sporty dog, Paul seizes every opportunity to take a bath in the nearby duck pond. This often implies that water remains in the ear. Consequently, an unfavourable microclimate is created in Paul's ear. Yeast fungus and bacteria grow unrestricted. A few days later, Mike notices that Paul is continuously scratching himself and frequently shakes his head. When Mike wants to take a look at the ear and touches it, Paul howls loudly. Paul and Mike see the veterinarian Dr. Martinez. She tells them that 2 to 3 dogs with Paul's symptoms come to her veterinary's office every day. The diagnosis? Paul is suffering from otitis externa, which is especially common in dogs with lop ears. Dr. Martinez explains to Mike how to treat Paul during the next few days. Her comment, "You'll manage to do that," gave him confidence. But when Mike wants to start the treatment the next morning, Paul does not really want to cooperate. Therefore, Mike gets help. And when he finally holds Paul in a tight grip, he has to realize that simultaneously counting the drops and taking aim is an art in itself. After a few more days, Mike discontinues Paul's treatment. He's totally unnerved. Unfortunately, though, Paul's symptoms return shortly afterwards and the vicious circle begins. In the course of the following months, they visit the veterinarian several times and get to know other pet owners whose dogs suffer from the same condition yet receive different medicines. I receive 5 drops twice a day, 14 days. I receive 10 drops once a day, 7 to 14 days. I receive 4 to 8 drops twice a day, 7 days. I receive 5 to 10 drops twice a day, 14 days. All pet owners report similar problems in the application of the medications. When will there be a solution? The next time Mike sees Dr. Martinez, she prescribes a new medication for Paul, which features an entirely different application system. When Mike arrives at home, he reads the instructions to use. Mike finds out that the administration of the new medication is as easy as its name. Just pump and go. Also, Paul is pleased by the fact that the treatment of his aching ear is rapidly executed. In addition to the easy application, this new therapy is also very efficient within 5 treatments and leads to pain relief as well as termination of the inflammation. At last, a solution to transform the vicious circle into a virtuous one. For further information, please consult your veterinarian.